Good afternoon. This is Miles Hanna, and this is my extra credit for Econ 201. Um, I learned a lot during this quarantine and throughout this assignment, all about the fraud and the unemployment scams that's been going on throughout the quarantine. Many people have benefited from the government's kindness to help people with COVID-19, such as a loan and that money to really help with their lives and different businesses that people have. Actually, over $1 billion in unemployment aid is being threatened by the fraud company, and it schemes and ranging from lying about personal income to sophisticated cybercrime or just identity fraud, just different things of that nature is different ways how people have gotten away with this identity and fraud. Um, Unemployment systems nationwide hampering states' efforts to get the money into the right hands. They're trying to make sure that people who really need this money get the money instead of just regular civilians just getting the money just because they say they want the money. They're trying to make sure that people are not going broke or going bankrupt, their businesses, because of COVID-19 affecting them. So they're really just trying to make sure that the money gets into the right hands. And even the Secret Service has launched over 500 different individual investigations in 40 different states as a part of a multi-agency effort to protect taxpayer dollars. Um, People online have been creating fake accounts and false identities saying that they are struggling to make ends meet when they are really fine. So people, they're just lying, just trying to make the story sound good so that the government, whoever is reviewing their forms, believes what they say and that they can get approved for the money. Over the course of one month, over 75% of applications were ruled fraudulent coming through the different unemployment aids and funding services and loan services. Over 75% of the applications that they got were fake. So it really shows like how crazy it is and how many people are out here really coming up off of this this opportunity. One of the crazy facts is that I uncovered during my research was in Pennsylvania alone, thousands of inmates applied for this loan and this fraud aid, and they actually got it before being caught eventually, of course. And it was really crazy that all those people applied for the benefits before getting caught. In California, officials suspect fraud is behind a recent spike of more than 100,000 extra claims. So that means even more and more people are still applying for this fraud, for this unemployment aid, and they're still getting it months and months after this quarantine has started. In this tough time of this pandemic, people are making the most out of their opportunities and they're doing anything to get by, and I can see why. It's a opportunity that some people just can't ignore, and so I can understand it. The perspectives of the individuals and the different professors in the class who spoke about this, they were absolutely in like complete disgust. They were astonished that so many people were taking advantage of the system and were stealing from people who deserve it and who need the money. So the professors in the class were really just disgusted and were like, how dare they, or how could like these people do this to the U.S. government and do it to hard-working taxpaying citizens of the United States. My personal perspective on this matter is it's not right to steal in any shape or fashion. I also agree somewhat with my professors that could have been used on something such as a business or in the long run, I feel that the money could have been used in a better way. But I also feel that in the long run, that this money taken from the unemployment aid was used for the better good and it wasn't used to waste. So, thank you.